Guidance TV, watched by many, loved by all. New Muslims, young Muslims, born Muslims, non-Muslims, all enjoy it. Guidance TV, never ads, always free. Let's keep it free, no ads. Support and share, and get guided with Guidance TV. Guidance TV, watched by many, loved by all. New Muslims, young Muslims, born Muslims, non-Muslims, all enjoy it. Guidance TV, never ads, always free. Let's keep it free, no ads. Support and share, and get guided with Guidance TV.
A way of life, a way of life, a way of life, a way of life. Islam is a way of life, a complete way. A way of life, a way of life, a way of life, a way of life. Islam is a way of life, a complete way. Oh.
And we are live coming to you already from California. Yeah, our studio's here in California where you're watching us almost live because there is a 30-second delay in our broadcast, and that's the standard in the broadcasting business. So, aren't you glad you know that? And to help me today, we're going to talk about the Quran competition on our contest. And to help me do that, we have Habib all the way from Canada. Let's see if we can put him on the air with you right now. Big smile. Yay! Oh, mashallah.
Welcome everyone, and I'm so happy that this is the topic tonight because I know that it involves children and what children will be doing for this competition. So I don't know if you want to start me asking questions.
Oh yeah. Go ahead, ask me anything, and inshallah I will know it.
Yes. So it's a competition. What is a competition for?
Well, number one, it's the competition of reciting the Quran correctly. Now, this does not include being on, it's not about how you sound, but it's how you, I don't know what to say about this. It's not the sing-song part of it, but it's the correctness of the how long you hold the note, or something like that. Anyway, go ahead.
Oh, so it's more about how the word. So what I get is it's more about how the words are pronounced, and that.
Oh yeah, you got to pronounce the words correctly. Yeah, that's.
And you have the right amount of pausing, and you hold the word for the length of time that you should be holding.
What a Dolleen. Like that.
Exactly.
Not what a Dolleen.
What if the person has background noise?
That is something that we talk about all the time, because if it distracts the judge and he can't hear what you're saying, then that's for sure going to be a problem. But the judges will not consider the background noise unless it is overcoming the Quran itself, because they're used to being in situations like that where there's a lot of background noise. Because if you teach in a regular school or a Muslim school or and even in the masajid, the mosques, if you teach in there, you're going to have sounds. Now, the only way you wouldn't get a sound is if you're having the earphones on and somebody is speaking into a microphone and you can hear it, with a sound deadening thing going on.
Right. So what the question is, you have somebody reciting. So how many people should be in that video when that person is reciting?
Ideally, and this is ideal, nobody should be in the picture with you because it's a distraction. And you will be distracted, and the other person, the judge, will be distracted. And if somebody's coaching you, that is a definite no-no, because the judges will consider that, well, this person didn't know what they were doing, So I don't think that's a good idea.
So it's better to do the coaching in preparation for the recitation before they actually make the video.
Well, yeah, one of the things that we say is to get the camera set up, like put it on a table, don't let anybody hold it, and for sure, don't turn it this way, turn it this way. And because this will focus on your face, your upper torso. But if you turn it this way, then you got a distraction going on already, and they can't see if the person is alone or with somebody. But if you turn it this way, then they can get the idea. And because you can use the Quran itself right in front of you, you don't have to memorize it, so you can look right at it. And it is a distraction to see the Quran and somebody going like this, and and so just set it like the way I said, like that, and put it on a tripod. By the way, you didn't ask me about the prizes.
Oh, no, I'm getting to that. Don't worry about that. I'm getting to that, but there's some sort of questions that you ask in regards to making sure things are set up, and the importance of these other little things. And then it's like, okay, now for this.
Yeah.
So I'm curious. I heard there were a number of prizes, and so let's start with the second prize.
Well, let's start with the first prize, because I got a surprise for you.
Oh, you do? I like surprises. Well, I actually love surprises. So what's the surprise?
Okay, so ask me, what is the biggest prize?
What is the biggest prize this year?
$1,000.
$1,000.
Yep.
Wow. So somebody from Canada would get that. That would actually be more.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, because the exchange, I think Canadian dollars 25 cents less than the American dollar.
25 cents?
Less. Yeah, our dollar's worth 75 cents US.
So I would only, if somebody wins in Canada, I would only have to give them $750. Yeah.
Well, no, because it's US funds. So actually, you would still get 1,000, but when you change it over to Canadian money, you would get more.
We had a
So,
winner in Canada one time.
oh, mashallah.
Yep.
So the grand prize is $1,000.
Now, wait a minute. That's for the first category.
Oh, so there's a second category.
Yes. One category, the first category, is the age 13 to 18. If somebody just turned 18, they can join it. But if they're a couple months into 18, yeah, no. But because they just got out of 17, we'll consider that. All right? Okay.
So 18 and a half doesn't count.
Yeah, because it's only supposed to be 13 to 17. But I just fudged it a little bit over because somebody might be like 18 yesterday or tomorrow, and by the time the awards get, the judges have to look at it. And then, but when the judges finish looking at it and give us the results, then it's too late for anybody. So that's why we do it that way.
Okay.
So ask me about the next category.
There's a next category. What is the age of the next category?
The age group from 8 to 12. 8 to 12.
Oh.
And what do they win?
Yes, that's what I was going to ask. What will they win? Is it
$1,000.
$1,000. Oh, wow. So, what is it now? Now that we know this, there's the age from 13 to 18. Then they get $1,000, right?
And
now
8 to 12. 8 to 12
gets $1,000. So, what is the next category?
Did I say there was another category?
No, I'm just asking if there is.
Yep, there is a category after that.
So what is this category?
The age group from 5, and we'll fudge that a little bit to be 4. 4 to 8. 4 to 7.
Oh,
4 to 7.
Or the 7.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
4 to 7. And the 4 to 7 gets a prize as well.
Okay, and what's that?
$1,000.
Oh.
Yep. So we have a total of $3,000. And it doesn't matter if somebody is in the same house with another winner, and maybe they will win it as well. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's based on the winner, not exactly where they live, because, you could have 3 winners in the same household.
Well, you could have 3 winners at the same house because the judges, maybe the one that's judging the older group, and then the one that's judging the middle group, and the judge for the little guys, maybe they choose somebody from the same house and they didn't even know it. So that's why we did it that way, because we don't want them to say, oh, well, they already got 1,000 in that house. No, this is open to each individual person.
Well, and when you look at it, it's based on their recitation. It's not based on the fact that they live in the same household with somebody that won.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, and that makes it fair for everyone.
Yeah, that's the only way that we know how to do it, because we said if the child recites perfectly or good enough for the judges, and the judges put that child at a category of the top of the judging. Now, keep in mind, these are not compared to the professionals that are out doing the Quran every day or something like that. They're just in competition with other children the same way.
So this is to encourage children, right?
Yes, sir. We want the children to get excited and do a video and put it up, because this is a participation thing. And if they participate, do you know what they'll get?
I don't know. What will they get?
Rewards from Allah. They'll get big rewards from Allah, because, especially if they're not an Arab and they're having a difficulty, or anybody that's having a difficulty, Arab or not, that's having a difficulty recitation, okay, they get the double, triple, and maybe even 10 times as much as the reward from anybody else, because they're having a difficulty.
So, with that, you look at rewards from Allah for doing this. You look at the different prizes. Is there anything else that the children get when they upload their video?
I'm glad you asked me that question. Because we do have a prize for every single person that enters into our contest, because we want to have reward for them, something that is tangible, something that is real in front of their face. Now, on the day of judgment, we are going to need everything we can, because we have sins. Human beings make sins. This is why we were created, to do what we want to do, and Allah is not going to interfere with us. If we make a choice, that's our choice. But if we make a mistake, we should repent to Allah right away. Right away. And then if we say that, maybe it won't even be written down. But if we don't do it right away, it will be written down, and then we'll have to go to some other lengths to get that removed, or we'll have it on the day of judgment, and then that's a problem. That's a big problem. So, yeah, this is something that we want to do for our own selves, to encourage others to recite the Quran. Yeah.
Yeah. It's so important, and I, with my travels, that because even this week, other than going camping, I was in the mosque in Moncton, and the imam there is a convert.
You went all the way to England?
No, it's Moncton. It's Moncton, New Brunswick. And so the
Oh,
brother,
oh,
very
okay.
good brother. His name is Brother Dawood, and it's a very wonderful brother. And it's called the mosque that they have. It's called Masjid Yusuf.
Yeah,
I,
I
I,
like
I
that.
thought you would. I thought you would like that. And what's really interesting in the afternoons after Doha, he has a class. It's right now. It's only with two students, and both of them are converts to Islam. And so he's helping them. And I was talking with the young fella. He's 19 years old, and he was telling me how much he's been learning, and he's learning to. He's like memorizing the Quran, and so it shows the importance of Muslims doing this. And when you look at the importance of understanding what the Quran is telling us and how we should live our life, it's, and then when you look at the children learning this, and this also helps them with their salah. So it's a real blessing and reward for Guidus TV to do this,
Yeah.
that encourages more and more people. And when you see children do this, and then you see the importance of what we should be doing as adults to learn, it's we need to realize that importance. And may Allah help us and guide us in this, that we can find people to help us to learn to perfect our salah and our recitation of the Quran.
Yeah. So, do you know what the first word that now most of the Quran was relayed to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, peace be upon him, by the angel Gabriel, the same angel that came to Mary and told her that she was going to have a baby. And she said, "How is this possible when no man has touched me?" And she was like, "Yeah, and you stay back too." But, she didn't say that. But anyway, yeah, she actually encountered Gabriel. And Gabriel, Jibril alayhi salam in Arabic, he came to Muhammad, he came to Jesus, Isa alayhi salam, and maybe, I think it's possible that he came to all of the major prophets of Islam.
Yes. Well, so you're saying the first word that was said to our beloved prophet, peace and blessings be upon him. Wouldn't that be, no, I'm not sure of the pronunciation, but isn't it Ukara?
Iqra,
Ekara.
Iqra. You're not on the camera, or you're not in the test anyway, so you can pronounce it however you want to. But Iqra,
But it would be nice to pronounce it properly.
yeah, well,
So,
yeah.
but I find that a lot of people misinterpret what this means.
Well, there's a difference between the K, the sound of a K, and the sound of a Q. But in English, they don't make that distinction. They don't make a distinction between, for instance, card and Quran. Quran is Quran. but it's supposed to be Qur'an, Qur'an, Iqra, Qur'an, and like that. It's a q sound, not a cat.
It almost got like when you say Quran, Quran. It's almost got like a little hiccup in it.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And it's Qur'an, Qur'an, not Quran.
Well, if you're Texan, I suppose.
Yep, we used to call it the Quran. When I was not a Muslim. So, what was the first meaning of the word?
Now, the funny thing is, I also heard that it could mean repeat, but I'm going to go with recite. Like,
Yeah, it means recite, not repeat.
no. And it doesn't mean read.
Oh, no, no. There is the possibility of somebody saying Iqra to you, and they mean for you to read something. That is a possibility in the Arabic language, especially since so many people think it means read in the Quran, but it means recite, because the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he didn't read at that time, and he never learned how to read in his life. And I was listening to something today on Guidus TV, and it was saying that somebody didn't want to rub out his name, just his title. And he said, well, show me where it is and I'll rub it out. And then you can put just the son of Abdullah, because he was the son of Abdullah. Anyway.
Oh, interesting.
So, but it does mean recite. And it says here in the Quran, and I'm looking at it right now, Iqra bismi. What does that mean? Bismi. Bismi. Do you know what that means?
Bismi? Or
Bismi. Bismi. Bismillah. This one is not Bismillah, but it's Bismi Rabbika. Bismi Rabbika. Alladhi khalaqa. Do you know what that means?
No. What does it mean?
Iqra Bismi Rabbika Allah. I'm looking at it and I pronounced it wrong. Iqra Bismi Rabbika Alladhi khalaqa. That means recite in the name of your Lord, not Allah. Rabbika is your Lord. Ka is at the end, so that is your. Ka at the end is meaning your Lord. So Rabbi, that means Lord, 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 or my Lord, my Lord, my Lord. And then when you say Rabbika, that's your Lord. So recite in the name of your Lord, Alladhi, who is khalaqa, who created. He created. Iqra bismi rabbika alladhi khalaq, khalaqal insana min alaq. That means he created the human beings from an alaqa. Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah. I think that's amazing. And when you truly understand what's being said, because when you look at the history of our prophet and the fact that he was illiterate, and for the angel to say this, it makes better sense than when you hear it and you get the false impression that he told him to read.
Well, the story, the correct story is that the angel entered into the cave where the prophet was, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, was worshiping Allah anyway, and he was not. He didn't have the prophethood yet. That was when it was instilled on him. Anyway, you know what? We've got to take a break right now. It's the 1:30. So we'll take a break and we'll be right back. And stay where you are, guys. Stay where you are. We'll be right back right after this. Okay?
وقناة جايد أس التلفزيونية الفضائية.
The programs and the channel are all dedicated to true faith, what it is, why we need it, how we use it in today's world, in simple English, 24 hours a day, right here on Guidance TV. This is Yusuf Estes for Guidance TV, bidding you peace. Salam. Salam alaikum.
ووظف الشيخ يوسف التكنولوجيا في عمله الدعوي من خلال المواقع الإلكترونية، مستخدما اللغة الإنجليزية بشكل مبسط وممتع لضمان سهولة فهمها من قبل الحضور، بالإضافة إلى استشهاده بالقرآن والتعاليم الإسلامية خلال حديثه.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Yusuf Estes with really good news. But first, many people are hearing things about Islam, but they are not getting the right message. So the best time to get the right message out is right now. And we have the best way to do exactly that with Allah's support and your help. We've got our projects, our websites, satellite TV channels, and now we can reach every home on the planet, inshallah. Let's make that difference together. It's easy. And be my dawah partner. Guide Us TV, watched by many, loved by all, new Muslims, young Muslims, born Muslims, non-Muslims, all enjoy it. Guide Us TV, never ads, always free. Let's keep it free, no ads. Support and share, and get guided with Guide Us TV.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Talk About It. And we're talking about our contest. And I'm going to pass it over to our dear brother Yusuf.
Mashallah, mashallah. You did great. I'm going to turn the whole thing over to you eventually. Anyway.
Yeah, maybe when I'm older.
Yeah. When you grow up.
Well, I'm still a baby. I'm only 7 years old.
That's right. You entered into Islam 7 years ago. So, yeah, you're just like you came from your mother when you do that. So, I'm only 32. Woo. And you're only 7? Yay! I
But
think
it
I'm
doesn't mean I
33.
can join in the contest, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you can join the contest. Maybe that's a little too far-fetched. Anyway, so Okay, let's go back to what we're talking about on the contest itself. And I think we should be focused more on the things that we are doing rather than what the Quran is saying. That's something for another time. What do you think?
Oh yes, very much so. And the thing is, when you look, and I'm looking at children learning the Quran and the importance of them reciting, and when you have a contest like this that helps to promote, uh, and this way here they can encourage other people or other children around them, their friends, to help focus on their recitation of the Quran too. So how can we how can we get children really interested in doing this?
Yeah, that's one of the things that we've had a problem with because this year, and the pandemic was fine because everybody stayed home. But this year, we skipped last year, and this year we've had a lot of problems with our websites and with our going ons and comings off. And but me personally, I had a lot of problems to get here in front of the camera, and that's not good. And we started last month, and we didn't get anybody to sign up. And then we found out that it's because the website wasn't perfect, and we saw that the results of the previous year, but nobody could get on and upload their videos. So we changed some of the things to make it more enticing. We said that there's not going to be like last year and the years before. We had a first prize and a second prize and then a third prize and then prizes and then giveaway stuff for the kids. But now that is not the case anymore because we are really focusing on encouraging the children to come on and do this contest again.
Right. Well, I did like the cutest video once.
Hey, would you like to see some of the videos from the previous years?
If I can, yes, I would love to.
Okay, it says, let's see if we can put this on. Yeah. Okay, here we go. We're going to switch it over to, yeah. And I hope that they can still hear me. Yes. All right. So we
And I hope I can see them.
we have watched the videos. Oh, okay. Well, the big thing is to listen, because whether or not you can see them, because some of our judges might be in the future blind and not be able to see. So, let's have one of our brothers, who Khalid Ahmed. He is the one who I have him blacked out right now. Yeah. So Khalid Ahmed is in the 13 to 17 year group when he did this. I don't know what group he's in now, but let's switch him on and see what he does. Yeah, here you go.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Khalid Abdulaziz Ahmed. I'm 13 years old and I'm coming to you guys from California, Tustin Masjid, inshallah. And inshallah, I'm going to be reciting Surah Al-Zumar, the last ayat of Surah Zumar. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ونفخ في الصور فصعق من في السماوات ومن في الأرض إلا من شاء الله ثم نفخ فيه أخرى فإذا هم قيام ينظرون وأشرقت الأرض بنور ربها ووضع الكتاب وجيء بالنبيين والشهداء وقضي بينهم بالحق وهم لا يظلمون ووفيت كل نفس ما عملت وهو أعلم بما يفعلون وسيق الذين كفروا إلى جهنم زمرا حتى إذا جاءوها فتحت أبوابها وقال لهم خزنتها ألم يأتكم رسل منكم يتلون عليكم آيات ربكم وينذرونكم لقاء يومكم هذا قالوا بلى ولكن حقت كلمة العذاب على الكافرين قيل ادخلوا أبواب جهنم خالدين فيها فبئس مثوى المتكبرين وسيق الذين اتقوا ربهم إلى الجنة زمرا حتى إذا جاءوها وفتحت أبوابها وقال لهم خزنتها سلام عليكم طبتم فادخلوها خالدين وقالوا الحمد لله الذي صدقنا وعده وأورثنا الأرض نتبوأ من الجنة حيث نشاء فنعم أجر العاملين وترى الملائكة حافين من حول العرش يسبحون بحمد ربهم وقضي بينهم بالحق وقيل الحمد لله رب العالمين صدق الله العظيم جزاك الله خيرا.
MashaAllah. What do you think about that?
That is impressive. His pronunciation, when he pronounces the words, it's very clear. And it's almost like, of course, I don't know the Arabic, but when you hear something and you know that it was pronounced properly, and then you hear somebody else doing the same thing, you can tell that they're doing a really good job with this.
Yeah, I think that is so great that he won the first time he was in it, he was standing outside, and somebody was holding the camera on him, and there was a lot of background noise. It was distraction, and he got distracted, and he's memorized a lot of the Quran, and I don't know if he's memorized all of it by now, but anyway, this is not necessary. You don't have to memorize it, because you could see him holding the book, and you could watch that he was actually reciting it right out of the book. But that is not a disqualifier for us at all. We want them to be able to read it and enjoy it and know the meanings of it. Did you hear what he said at the very end? Sadaqallahul Azim.
Yes.
Yeah, because that is not part of the Quran. However, in Surah Zumar, which is the one he was reciting for, that is basically what Allah is talking about. Near the end of it, he said Sadaqah and Sadaqallah. So Allah speaks the truth, and this is in the Quran as Allah speaks the truth always, but that's not to be said. It's not mandatory to be said after you recite the Quran, but some people like to do it, and some of the teachers insist on that. I don't know if you know that or not.
Yes, that's what I heard, and you know, it's. I wonder where that started.
Well, probably somebody who was reciting the ayahs that have that in it, and then they said it after the ayah or after the surah recited. Anyway, I don't know. I should say Allahu Alam. By the way,
Yes.
you can ask me any question, and I can give the right answer of what the right answer for you. Any question.
Now, how can you do that?
Ask me any question.
But how can you answer any question?
Actually, if you ask me anything at all, I can say the right answer.
So, is it any question involving the contest or?
Up to you. Whatever you want to ask me. A real question, you know. Something.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not going to be like a hypothetical sort of situation. But I'm still curious to the.
And I'll get it right. And I know it. I know already. I know the answer to get it right. And I'll share it with you too.
Well, if you're sharing it with me, you're also sharing it with everybody else.
Oh.
So,
Oh.
I guess you need me to ask you a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
How can a new convert be able to travel to Mecca for Hajj?
Just get on the airplane and go.
Well, no, I think there's a little more to it than that, but yeah, okay.
Well, yeah. But I want
Is
you
there
to
any
ask
well,
me
basically, is there any help or support for somebody that that's a new convert to be able to perform their Hajj?
well, Oh, that's an easy question. That's real easy. Just have the money and have a ticket and have the blessing of the minister of Hajj so that he will give you the permission to go and get in a plane and go. That's too easy.
So what if the person does not have the money to afford the ticket or
now I have to rely on my super duper question answer. And this is where it comes in. Allahu Alam. That's the right answer. Allahu Alam.
So Allah knows.
Yeah, Allah knows. So that's the right answer. So anything you would say, Allah knows. Allah knows, and Allah knows, and Allah knows.
Well, if Allah doesn't know, that I think there's something wrong.
Yeah, if Allah doesn't know, then it's a stupid question.
Well,
If a hen
still,
and a half
I-
lay I'll ask you a question. If a hen and a half lay an egg and a half in a day and a half, how long does it take a rooster to lay a hard-boiled egg on a brass doorknob?
that's a good possibility.
Allahu Alam.
Because roosters don't lay eggs.
Oh, that's right. There's a good answer right there. But also, Allahu Alam, he knows what he created. Yes. Anyway, this is a beautiful opportunity for someone to spend the time to recite the Quran and get it really down so that they are proud of what they're doing, and then record a video and then go to our website, reciteontv.com, reciteontv.com, and then they can do that and upload their video. They sign up, and that's why you have to have your parents' permission, because you're signing up. So that's a very good thing to do. Ask your parents to help you if you want to.
Oh, now I got some questions.
All right, go ahead.
So when they're signing up, what are some of the important things that they need to do?
Well, that's a good question. And I think we should just go to the website and see what it says. Now, all right.
And should any of these things, should these skip?
I don't think so. Let's see.
So that would be a hard no. You don't skip any of these questions that's being asked.
Okay, let's see. Now it says watch videos, rules, be on Guide Us TV, upload a video. Okay, now if anybody wants to be on Guide Us TV, that's a live thing, and you can do that. You can call in, and tomorrow, because we don't only have about 3 minutes left, 4 minutes, yeah, that's right. Anyway, so tomorrow you could call in and recite on TV right away. But that does not count for the project that we're talking about. So anyway, Let's see what we can get out of this. Okay, it says watch videos. Then it says rules. Be on Guidus TV. Let's click on the rules. Let's see. You must have your parents' permission before you upload. Okay. The conditions of participation. No copyrighted or trademark property can be used or promoted. Parents do participate. Yeah. Yeah. That's a big word, isn't it? Precipitate. No. Wait a minute. Participate. Yeah. Anyway, so let's see. Be on Guidus TV. Okay, that's the airing on the reciting on TV live, but that doesn't count for the contest. Upload a video. Let's see what that says. Okay, now I used my login, so you can remember that and sign in, and then you can see some of the children that have recited on TV. Then upload your video, and people can...
I think I'm going to have to wait for tomorrow night to ask some of these more important questions, and I do have some questions so that I think can possibly help the children that are signing up with some of the things that they need to do while they're registering, so that they will know what to do.
Yep, that is exactly true. So let's see. Okay, we can show them about what we're going to talk about tomorrow night. How about that? And
sounds like a plan.
Yeah, there it is. That's what we're going to talk about tomorrow night. And we still have 1 minute to go. Yeah, 1 minute. What would you like to do for 1 minute?
Thank Allah for all the children that are going to be participating in this contest. And
not precipitating, participating.
Participating. It's your fault I said this wrong. So,
you got it right.
And for Allah to bless them as they do so. And may it encourage other people to know the importance of reciting the Quran and putting it in their heart.
That's a very good idea. Very good. And with that, I think we can turn it over to about right now.